Hello, folks. Barry Moore at the Better Business Bureau. We're at the podcast studios, Ignite, sparked by BBB. We're at Cox Road in incredible studios. As my guest on the part one talked about how nice it was, and the guy's a genius who developed it, and that'd be me. But anyway, we're going to let Stacy and Nat do the talking since this is part two. I don't know if I've ever done a part two, so this is pretty exciting. And Bob Halloran is going to have to get this out on social media. He already talked to me about it. He wants the links. So we're going to tell him part one, part two. You guys are going to do the talking. So go ahead, make this the next 5. I'm going to hold my fingers up at 5 minutes and then 8 minutes.
Okay.
Just talk about 212.
So I think if you're interested in joining 212, the best thing to do is you go to the corporate website and you can see all the different team meetings. And I would advise you to go to several teams, see where you fit in. You can visit any team up to 3 times before we're going to start looking at you like, hey, it's probably time to join or move on, right? But different teams have different vibes, meeting times. So Monday through Friday, typically mornings, some meet in the afternoons, but maybe you need something near your house or near your job, whatever. Do those things. What team do you feel like you fit into? The teams have seats. So if you're a realtor and looking to join my team, I'm going to say no because I'm a realtor and I pay for that seat. We're not going to let another interior painter come in. But there are other places that they can go.
Yeah, and if you look online, I believe it's 212referrals.com, and you look online and you can see who is currently a member of those different groups so that you don't have to go and show up and be disappointed. But it also, so if you're looking to join one, that's a great way. But also, if you're looking for different contacts, it's a great way to discover who's out there, right, Nat?
Right, yeah. Go ahead.
We're currently looking for members to join our group, and we're looking for, and I'm just going to plug this one in, an interior designer, because that would be a great referral source for me. We're looking for a property manager, which is a great resource for several people in our group. Title company, lawyer, videographer, all those kind of different things out there. Anybody else there, Nat?
Yeah, we're looking. I think a family dental practice would be
that'd be great.
A wonderful idea. But we're looking for people who come in contact with other people, right? And they have a business that they need to grow, to expand. But yeah, anybody in those fields, services, financial services, any of those different places.
Yeah, what is so cool about 212 is once you get your seat, nobody else can take it, like Nat said. And so that allows you to build your community of referral sources, also where you can then refer to other people. Our group, I think, is very special in that regard, where we've learned a lot about each other and learn more about each other, not only about business, but personally, so we can have other connections there.
Right. So we started in 22, something like that, maybe 23. We're super fortunate that when we started, the core group was experienced in 212, and we got off to a great start, and we went from 4, 5 to 10, 12 very quickly. We were originally meeting at the Brick Road Coffee off of Schrader. Moved from there, went out to Park Lane Tavern in Short Pump. That was a great location and continued to grow. We're a little south of 20 members right now, which is probably a good number. We can grow a little bit. Once you start getting above 22 or so, meetings start getting a little long and you can't run them exactly the way you would like to. I think one of the good things about 212 is we value the folks' time. And so, hey, you're going to get in, you're going to get out, you're going to get your opportunity to just talk. We're going to have fun. But Stacy does a great job of keeping timer.
Why did you laugh?
I didn't.
Yeah, you laughed at me on that, keeping time. But you know what? You're right. We do respect each other's time and energy. And so we don't let people ramble. You can sometimes get lost in what you're trying
like
to...
me.
Well...
Cut me off a couple weeks ago.
I mean, you know what, Barry?
You are the host. So.
But I had to stand up for Barry. I know if you don't know Barry... you might be like, oh, that was rude. But if you know Barry, you're like, oh, yes, that was a good idea.
But if you walk into any 212 meeting, what you should see on the table is an agenda in front of you, and they should stick to that agenda. And you should also see the numbers, right? What are the referrals being passed? How much business is being passed? Those are important things. How many biz chats are people having? Because as a member, you can control the biz chats. You can control who you go talk to. You can go to other meetings once you become a member of one team. You can go to any other meetings as much as you want. We encourage that because that's the way people get to know more of what's going on, and you just develop those relationships that you can't develop at a networking happy hour or anything like that.
Can one of you guys explain biz chat later on before we?
Yeah, and a biz chat is where you sit down one-on-one with somebody else, or you can two on whatever you want to do, but you sit down and you have a concentrated amount of time that you focus on learning about the person who's sitting across from you. And that is done not during the meeting, that's on your own time. And it could be anywhere from a half hour to an hour, whatever you decide. You could do it over lunch. But it's a great time to just stop talking and start listening. Listen for those clues. Listen for what you want to hear, how it would help your business, how it would help their business, what you can do to help each other, really. And so going back to, so that's our biz chats that are done after. During the meeting, though, one thing that kind of separates us from other 212 groups is we're very diligent in making sure we're passing business. We are helping each other grow as our businesses. We're not staying stagnant. So we focus on making sure everybody has closed business for the year and that everybody is passing business. It cannot be a one-sided place to sit. And so, like Nat said, we put the numbers right there in front of you so nobody can hide from anything.
So as a new member coming in, the first thing we're going to ask you to do is have biz chats with all the members to get to know them. The number two thing we're going to do is there anybody in this group that you can personally use right now? You have your own homeowner's insurance or whatever. We're not going to say, hey, switch that or anything like that. But is there somebody you say, hey, I can use that person? A, it develops the relationships better, and B, if I'm going out and referring for Stacy and somebody says, have you ever used her? I can say, well, yes, I have on several occasions, and this has been the results of that. And so then, but I will also say we won't make anybody use somebody if they're, for whatever reasons. But that's how to start the growth, right? And then as we get to know you as the new member, hopefully we can go out and start bringing you the business that you're looking for.
My saying that I've grown up with since like 1986, my wife tells me, because I think we're married around the same time, Nat, 1989 or so?
Yep, 89.
Yeah, so when your wife said, or you said how many years
37.
you're married, we're right there in September. So time is money, money's time. But I didn't realize, I guess I've been saying that since the early 80s, and so my wife got a bobblehead, and it says time is money, money's time. A lot of people don't understand that, but I think when you come to 212 referral train, you guys appreciate and honor and value the value of time that we can't get back.
Cannot.
So it's in the closing of businesses. Stacy did the anatomy of her business, 30 minutes. It's on Virginia Breeze. And we talked about, with Bud Myers, we talked about the closing ratios and we're tracking business. And that's exactly what you teach businesses here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and we're active about that. It's not.
It's conscious.
It is very conscious, right? And it's not a guessing game, and you cannot guess. It has to be specific, and it helps people hone in on what is a goal, why is a goal important, and maybe they have not been a goal-driven company in the past, but here they have to create a goal, so it helps their mindset kind of turn a little bit and become a little bit more focused as well.
Yeah. One of the things we started at the BBB, and Stacy S&S Painting is part of this, on branding, the help desk. It's only available for accredited businesses, but it's for those one or two things. Businesses go into business, they succeed, fail, or go out, right? And so they always miss it by this one little thing.
Yeah.
And that's what you offer them here in this conversation. So we got about 1 minute to wrap it up, but anything else you want to add? Matt.
I would say,
Matt.
You're all good, Barry. I would just sit there and say, if you're looking to grow your business, go to the website, find a team, check them out, check out multiple teams. it has had a major impact on my business, not only the referrals, but the ability as a realtor to call somebody up and be able to talk to the owner on a personal basis and say, hey, this is what I got. I've had situations where I've been showing houses at 6 o'clock in the evening and not know what's going on with the HVAC system and be able to call my HVAC guy and say, hey, this is what I'm looking at. Talk me through it. I don't understand it. He answered the phone. He talked me through it. That's invaluable.
It really is.
Anything else?
I think if you're ready to grow and you're ready to have fun at the same time, come visit the Referral Network.
You guys are here Wednesday morning, 8:30 at the Better Business Bureau office, 4800 Cox Road. If you'd like to be a guest, you would be a guest of Crystal Security, and I'd put a plug in for her.
Yeah,
that you could visit her.
She's great.
She's having fun with Stacy. You're getting some little competition out of her.
Yes.
She's not a very competitive person, but
yes, she is.
She's getting it. I
Gosh,
see that fire in her eyes. But and can I ask you? You didn't mention. So seniors, as we learned with Bud Myers, and I'm not sure we talked about it at your anatomy of your business, but the seniors are where the money is. Nat, I think I talked to you about it a couple of weeks ago. He's the one that pointed it out to me. The home buyers are like 63 years old.
Yeah.
Do you have, in your group, senior healthcare, hospice, funeral home, any of those kind of businesses welcome in 212 or be a benefit?
Yes.
Or,
I would love family law, state law.
Yeah,
those kind of things.
I'm going to bring up purely Lisa Bradshaw. She's in Chester. So I'm going to, she's accredited business and she's doing my estate. All she does is estate plans and that's it. So she's redoing our family's stuff right now. So anyway, thank you so much. And Barry Moore at the Better Business Bureau podcast studio at Ignite Spark by BBB studio. Thank you.